Good afternoon, folks, colleagues. Good afternoon, Mr. Josh. My name is Alhaji E. Golafali, a student of the Management 303 class, lectured by Mr. George T. Wilson, the third. So basically, my attention is drawn to the assignment given by Mr. Josh as it relates to compensation, both direct and indirect. Now, let's start from the sample problem that was given by Mr. Josh, and it reads. A small business, moreover, employs 10 workers. The owner paid very low wages and at the same time does not provide health benefit and bonuses to the employees. And because of that, employees have begun to quit. Three questions. One, what is wrong with the compensation system at the said entity? Two, which type of compensation is working at that type of business? Explain how you think employer can improve the employees' retention. So, based on a scenario given by Mr. Josh, this type of small business in Moreville is suffering from lack of competitive, sustainable, and motivating compensation strategy because it lack the it fail as an enterprise. So now to the question, what is wrong with the compensation system in the place? The compensation system, as it relates to the first question, the compensation system in this type of business is flawed because it lacks competitiveness, it lacks value for employee. Because take for an example, you pay an employee who's living, okay, let's say your entity is located at Caldwell and you have an employee who's living in town and you're paying that employee 100 USD to go and to come from intern and to go Caldwell is something around 400 LD. And you paying a day, you paying that employee that type of amount, taking into consideration the feeding and the transportation fare that employee will have to go through, the kind of financial constraint. Basically, it means no competitiveness because it shows lack of respect for the employee because it has no health benefit, no scratch card, no incentive, nothing. So on that note, that business is considered a flaw because it do not meet both the direct and indirect compensation bracket in HR management. Number two, the question says which type of compensation is working at this business. The business is operating on a low wage, high turnover model, which is a form of minimum compensation. It is purely indirect, fixed cash compensation, and it is lacked a substantive wage at that, which shows that non-components, variable pay, bonus, and indirect compensation, health insurances. What you're trying to say is that it lacks, like what I was saying previously, it lacks direct benefit and insurances because taking into consideration the distance said individual is migrating from, taking into consideration risk analysis, where it is possible that this employee can get hit by a motorcycle, can get hit by a car, and then there is no benefit, nothing that health insurance is. If this employee or said employee get sick or fall prey to anything as it relates to migration, transportation migration, and then something happened to them while they're going to work, with the low money you are paying and you don't have insurance businesses, is somehow frustrating as a business. So I'll close on that. For the third question, how can an employer improve employee retention in this type of business? It's just quite simple. Do a business analysis with competitive analysis with other businesses to know as to whether your pay structure or your pay standard meets the actual labor law or the actual way bill of the country, backed by laws or backed by competitiveness. That is to say, whether whether you are meeting competitive pay, insurances, and bonuses standards. Yeah, so basically that all I have to say concerning that, Mr. Wilson.